Number 5, Avengers Age of Ultron. This is also another my favorite of Avengers. What's up, Team 7? Getaway here, back in the vlogs. So in this vlog, I'm going to explain which are my 9 favorite movies that I like the most. So, in the first place, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Okay, number 1, Jaws. Ooh, this is one of my favorite horror movies about animals. Especially this one because this one is about a shark that goes to the beach and attacks some people. But also, the shark is hunted down at the end of the movie. So in the beginning of this movie, it attacks a girl and then a kid. Then it's mistaken for a tiger shark, but it ends up it was not a tiger shark. It was supposedly a great white shark. Then, like in the middle of the movie, Quint, Brody, and Whopper or Hooper, however you say his name, goes to the ocean. This is my favorite part because I am so obsessed with nature, especially the ocean is my favorite part of Earth. They go right into the ocean and they hunt down the shark at the end. And this is one of my favorite horror movies. Even as a kid, I was afraid to go to the beach because I was afraid of sharks. But not anymore because I'm a grown man. Number 2, Jurassic Park. This is another of my favorite movies. This movie is about 2 kids that go visit the dinosaurs. I mean, supposedly the kids were meant to see the dinosaurs, but instead, some fat dude who made a mistake released all of the dinosaurs by turning off all of the electricity. This means that wire that kept the dinosaurs from escaping made their escape, especially when the tyrannosaurs in the night attacked the car where the kids were. And also, it ate the guy that was meant to take care of the kids, but the guy ran away from the dinosaur and hid in the restroom. But also, my most favorite part of this movie is the dinosaur because I like dinosaurs so much. As a kid, I always liked dinosaurs. And also here is a scene from the beginning where they get to see the Brachiosaurus. And also by the end, 2 velociraptors try to also attack the kids, but the T-Rex saves them. And then boom, end of the movie. Number 3, Jumanji. This is also one of my favorite movies because you know me already. I'm obsessed with nature. I like nature. And this movie is almost about nature, but except it's about nature living in the city. It all starts when Alan Parrish supposedly finds the Jumanji board, and this is also the name of the board, Jumanji. He takes it home, calls his best friend, who becomes his girlfriend and then his wife in the future. So supposedly calls her, they play the game, and then the game summons animals. Alan goes inside the game, and then some 2 kids come to the house and get him out of the game later on. And after that, then they finish the game. They encounter a hunter who try to hunt down Parrish, but Parrish makes it at the end. He wins the game, and they go back to the normal world. So this is also my favorite movie because it's about nature. And of course, Alan Parrish, 3 years ago, back in 2018, I called myself Alan Parrish as well. I even told my friends that my name was Alan Parrish as a joke because this was my favorite movie and Alan is my favorite character. Number 4, Marvel's The Avengers. You guys know me very well that I'm a big fan of The Avengers, and I even made jokes about them. Even in 2018, 2015, 2012, the years their movies were released, including 2019. But this movie was released back in 2012. The opposite of 2021, get it? Back when everybody thought the world was gonna end, but then they joke about the dyslexic Mayan who meant to put 2021 over 2012. But anyways, in this 2012 movie, Marvel's Avengers, The movie was about stopping Loki from taking over the world all over Earth. He wanted to make his own kingdom in Earth, so the Avengers had to stop him. But first, all of them introduced themselves: Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, and Black Widow, and Hawkeye. And of course, Hawkeye was brainwashed by Loki, which he was a villain in the beginning, but then after Black Widow punched him in the face, he went to hero mode. Iron Man and Captain America, they always had a beef. Thor and the Hulk got in a fight. But then, after all of that, we made it to the Battle of New York. That's my favorite part, Battle of New York. When they fight giant floating worms, exactly the Leviathans, the Chitauri. Then they defeated Loki at the end. You can see this is the Battle of New York. They defeat Loki at the end, and boom. In the post-credits, they eat shawarma. Number 5, Avengers Age of Ultron. This is also another of my favorite of Avengers. A little bit. This is the sequel from the first Avengers movie. But also this movie is a little bit good. It's not that good, but a little bit good. This was released in 2015, which is one of my favorite years. So the plot of this movie is about that all of the Avengers fight a malicious robot named Ultron. So Wanda gives Tony a dream about Thanos coming to Earth. So Tony thinks about creating Ultron and believes that Ultron is going to defeat Thanos, but instead, Ultron tries to defeat the Avengers instead. So they made another plan to get rid of Ultron, and then, but first, they fight the robots in the beginning. Then the real Ultron introduces himself to Wanda and Quicksilver, her brother. But my most favorite scene in this movie is when they create the Vision and he helps them battle Ultron before Ultron ends the world. And that's it. Number 6, The Avengers Infinity War. This movie was released in 2018, which is 3 years old already. And yet, this film, most Marvel fans enjoyed it. This was their most favorite one. And this movie, it's about battling Thanos, who is this purple Homer Simpson looking character. Well, according to Deadpool, this guy looks like the purple Homer Simpson. And this movie was about to stop Thanos from collecting all Infinity Stones and win. But in this film, they all failed and Thanos won. But my most favorite part is when Spider-Man goes to space and when all of the Avengers battle Wakanda. That's my most favorite part of this movie. This movie's still good. 3 years and it's still good. Number 7, Avengers Endgame. Whew, this is my most favorite movie of all. From all the last 3 ones. And it's also the sequel of 1, 2, and 3. This also came out in 2019. You know, the year next after 2018. This movie came out in 2019. The plot of this movie is about undoing Thanos' victory. But my most favorite part from this movie is the time travel. When all of the Avengers assemble. Especially that's my favorite part because Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, all Avengers assemble, which is my favorite part to see, and I always wanted to see all of the superheroes fight against Thanos and his army. And also my most favorite part is the very last one, when Captain America becomes old and he goes time travel back to 1945 or 44 and dance with what was his whoever he danced with. That was also my very favorite part. That's all. Number 8, Jurassic World. This movie is the first sequel of World, not Park. Park is the one that came out in 1993. This one came out in 2015. And my favorite thing about this movie is that it's just, the same one like the other one. Because it has dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are also one of my favorite animals. But guess what? What I like more about this movie is that, they have hybrid dinosaurs. That they made a T-Rex and a Velociraptor, and they call it the Indominus Rex. That dinosaur looks so cool. And also I liked it when there was a Mosasaurus, which is the sea monsters from the prehistoric era were my favorites. The sea monsters the most. Sadly, there was no Megalodon, but they fed a shark to the Mosasaurus. The Mosasaurus ate the shark, but also the Mosasaurus ate Indominus Rex at the end of the movie. Well, that's all I know about this movie, but that was pretty good. And the last one, number 9, Aquaman. This movie. Ooh, this was one of my favorites from DC Comics. I didn't like DC Comics very much, but Aquaman is also a very great movie. I seen this movie in the theaters. I like them more in the theaters. I actually like watching all movies in theaters, but let's focus on this right now. So Aquaman is about a kid whose mother is from Atlantis and whose dad is from Earth, supposedly the dad and the mom. But the dad is from Earth and the mom is from Aqualand. So when Aquaman was born, he was a baby. He went to school and the sharks talked to him and scared away those who were bothering him. And once Aquaman went to Atlantis to see the people over there. Okay, my most favorite part is, I kind of like the whole movie, but my most favorite part is when he got in a fight with his own brother in a battle competition. Well, I don't know his brother's name, but that was my favorite scene from the movie, where he fights his own brother. Okay, I think that's all I know about Aquaman. I need to watch these movies so that I get them right the next time. So those are all of my favorite 9 movies that I like to watch the most. But I really do need to watch most of them, since I'm kind of starting to forget about what happened in the movie. But also my most favorite one from all of them is Avengers Endgame and Jumanji. Because Jumanji is kind of funny and I like nature, except it's nature in the city over nature in the wild. Except that in Welcome to the Jungle and the next level is about them being in the animals being in the nature. So those are all of my 9 favorite movies. Which one is yours? Be sure to comment below. TV shows don't count, so do not type any TV show. Type in your favorite movie. 2 hour or 3 hour. However long is your movie. Just type in which one is your favorite movie. And if you really like this video, I'm sorry if I couldn't talk very well, but I just started to forget about what the movie was about. So I need to rewatch the movies so that I do not forget. So that when the next time, in the next few years, when the next movies, the brand new movies that come out, I get to see them and then I get them all right. But anyways, if you like this video, be sure you hit like, click in the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed to my channel. And to those who have subscribed to my channel, be sure you click notification buttons to get notified when next video comes up. And see you the next time.